Listen again, here goes a list of accomplishments and a list of regrets. If your lady heard my tape, I promise I'm getting her wet. The way I live, I ain't no bosses. W ain't taking losses. Oh, you're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. And you're not so big. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. And you're not so big.
So the WNBA hasn't made a single profit in the past 20 years. But don't take my word for it. Just ask these two well-informed white guys.
The WNBA players wants the same rev split that the men get. What's the headline?
It says, we're not asking to get paid what the men get paid. We're asking to get paid the same percentage of revenue shared.
Okay, which seems fair. We did a little bit of research on this. There's 12 players on a team. There's 12 total teams, so 144 total players. The WNBA league loses $12 million a year. So if you divide 12 million by the 144 players, each player owes $83,000.
Thanks for playing.
So if you guys want the same rev share, you're going to have to write a check for pretty much all the money you made and all your endorsements and everything. You guys owe about $100,000 each.
You're in the negative. It's not good. It's not viable. And we've had 20 years of this, basically. So we know profit is not on the horizon.
It's called bad business.
Yeah, it's called waste of time, waste of money, right?
It's called basically a charity.
Thank you very much, well-informed white guys. But we can't even fake this out. We all know what the problem is. Look, if I wanted to watch 6'4" giant lesbians miss layups all damn night, I'd go to California, commit a crime, and then on my way to jail tell the judge that I identify as a woman.
Foul call there against Copper as Turner misses the layup. And now Diggin Smith knocks it away. Turner has it for Phoenix. Diggin Smith on the attack. Misses a layup. A 7-0 Chicago run. Taurasi misses the layup.
But now things have finally changed. Yes, the WNBA actually has the potential to possibly make some of that money back they've lost for the past 20 years. Yes, and that hope's name is Caitlyn Clark. But of course you guys won't believe me, so once again, well-informed white guy, let them know.
Caitlyn Clark is a ridiculous offensive player, man. Watch the sequence. Pay attention to the score. They're down 15 right now. She's going to get downhill, little lay off glass. Very next play, she comes off the screen, directs Aaliyah Boston to cut. Perfect bounce pass. She blows the layup, but they do end up getting the putback here. Still a double-digit game, but she's running in transition. Another perfect bounce pass. Kelsey Mitchell swishes the three. Kelsey Mitchell gets another steal. Caitlyn's pushing it again. Perfect pass, cross court into the corner. Another great look for Mitchell. She does blow that one. You're gonna notice the pattern here. Anytime there's this pep in her step, something bad's about to happen. From the logo? Of course. And then she hits him with the shrug running back. And even when you do respond with a bucket, don't get too comfortable because she will push it off the inbound. There you see that pep in her step. Another perfect bounce pass, assisted layup. And just like that, the lead goes from 15 to 5.
Yes, my friends, that young lady was Caitlyn Clark, incredible passer and shooter, leading the league in scoring and assists, and totally reminds me of a female Steve Nash. So not only is she breaking records in the WNBA and doing all kinds of amazing things, but she's actually bringing the W money. Attendance for WNBA games that include Caitlyn Clark actually went up 104%. And now that the league is making a little bit of money, they're actually chartering flights for these women in the WNBA. So it would seem like this is a total win-win situation for everybody all around, correct? Absolutely not. See, anybody who knows black women knows how incredibly solipsistic and how self-centered they really are. And no, I'm not talking about all black women. Please, ladies, don't do this. Let's not do it. You already know who it is and who's doing what it is that they do and why we don't like it. But most of them are attention seekers in the WNBA. I mean, if you don't believe me, then tell me, why in the hell is Angel Reese calling herself the Bayou Barbie? Don't believe that these are arrogant, solipsistic attention seekers? Yo, let's listen to the Bayou Barbie herself.
The reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
Sorry to burst your bubble, but no, you giant negress. Nobody is looking for you at all. Sorry to burst your bubble, but I'm not turning into the WNBA games just to watch some giant 6'4" juggernaut miss multiple layups in a row just to rebound her own damn misses and to pad her stats.
Reese with another rebound, making 18 rebounds. Remember, she's gone back-to-back with 20 rebounds. Looking, pursuing. Once again, Reese with the tip, another chance. Reese trying to put it back. Oh! Work ethic.
Now, don't get me wrong, Angel Reese is a good player. I'm just not watching an entire game or even a quarter just because of Angel Reese. But she is clearly jealous. And men, we already know what happens when you piss off a strong, independent black woman. Don't worry, I'll wait. Exactly, that's right. So guess what happened as soon as Caitlyn started to get all that shine in the WNBA?
Here's Clark for 29 points, gets tripped up. Want to welcome.
There's still a bunch of buzz around that chest check that Caitlyn Clark got from Sky forward Kennedy Carter. It was ruled a flagrant 1 foul after the game by the league. Bottom line, Indiana got a 1-point win, their first home court victory of the season.
In the voting last season. Clark, hammer. 3 Sky players coming over.
At the top, the official is pointing to his head here, and I think they're going to look at this.
That's right, she was abused. Physically abused worse than Lil Nas X on date night. But do black women feel bad at all about it?
We're talking about them maximizing their great potential. And because we bring that up and talk about what potentially might get in their way, which we do to men all the time, now we got to sit up here and watch every syllable. I resent that.
We are still talking about competition where you are allowed to get a little extra elbow in if you are competing and you do it within the parameters of the game. The game is physical. Caitlyn is helping to grow the league. These women understand that, but she cannot be babied as a rookie. That's all I'm at.
And what part of the game states that it's okay for these women to give little white women stone cold stunners in the middle of a freaking competition? This is basketball, not a Jackson 5 ass whooping competition. They beat that little white lady down so hard that I'm pretty sure she can pull off a flawless moonwalk. Sorry about all the Michael Jackson abuse jokes, but any memory of Michael makes me smile. Just so it's totally etched and seared into your brains, I really want you guys to listen to this well-informed black guy tell you how incredible Caitlyn Clark is for the league. Take it away, well-informed black guy.
Regular season viewership, it grew by 20% in 2023. It's grown by 180% now, which means it would take another 5 or 6 years to do what Caitlyn Clark has done. So between draft day viewership, which is up 400% to 40%, between ticket sales, which is up 93% to 16%, between regular game viewership, which is up 180% to 20%, what Caitlyn Clark has done is grown the WNBA exponentially. She did in 5 weeks what would have taken 5 years. And as it pertains to draft viewership, she did in 5 days what would have taken 5 years.
Thanks a lot, well-informed black guy. Greatly appreciated. So after being used like a UFC practice dummy, of course all of the abuse is only physical and it stops there, right? Surely nobody else has anything else to say about the matter and we can just let it all go, correct? No, not at all. Don't believe me? Listen to good old Cheryl Swoops.
Well, I mean, if you want to talk about bullies, we can talk about every time Caitlyn has the ball, she pushes off. If you're going to break a record, to me, if it's legitimate, you have to break that record in the same amount of time that that player set it. If Kelsey Plum set that record in 4 years, Well, Caitlyn should have broke that record in 4 years. But because there's a COVID year and then there's another year, you know what I mean? So she's already had an extra year to break that record. Yeah, that'll go in the record books as Caitlyn Clark is the all-time, whatever it is. I don't even know what the number is, but that's the way it'll be. And I don't think it should be. If you're going to break a record, to me, if it's legitimate, you have to break that record in the same amount of time that that player set it.
In case you were wondering, this honorary octogenarian is lying her ass off. Caitlyn actually set the record in less games than the other girl did. And no, I do not know the other girl's name. Not at all. I don't know her, but I'm pretty sure she's just another talentless giant with a bad attitude.
How much more experience that gives you over other players coming in, right? So people say, dang, like he or she's killing them, but you have a 25-year-old playing against a 20-year-old. Like, you should be killing them. Because you've been doing it a lot longer than they have.
And once again, this civil rights aged witch is lying her ass off. Caitlyn was only 22 years old, which is around the exact same age as everybody else in the college league at that point. But thanks to the internet, we now know exactly why this wig-wearing wash-up is angry in the first damn place.
I set the record in 5 games, right?
Yeah.
Because back then, we had a first-round bye.
Oh,
so
okay.
we didn't get to play, I didn't get that 6 games. So I set the record in 5 games.
Took her extra game.
Well, I'm just saying.
You can say that.
No, listen. If I have 6 games,
the record's different.
well, I'm gonna have another 30. But I don't really care what the record is, who has the record.
Yes, your old ass cares. The little white girl that's not even supposed to be in the league whooped your record's ass. And of course, you're too old and decrepit to get your old ass back on the court and do anything about it. And how does Caitlyn Clark deal with all this criticism, you might ask? This lady's humble as hell. After getting her ass whooped worse than my grandmother did for burning the chicken when I was a child, this humble hetero hero finds a way to make hand emoji heart signs for her mom in the middle of the damn game.
Is it weird to hear the manager was like, the players were all struck of you?
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I don't know why they would be starstruck with me, but they're all, Aaron Judge is huge, but all of them. It was fun, and they won 7-0 in the first game. It was a doubleheader. I didn't stay for the second game, but it was a good day for baseball. It was a lot of fun.
Like I've said, like I take a lot of pride in being able to do a lot of different things for this team. Like I want to be able to, I think we're really good when I can get the ball off the glass and just go in transition and find my teammates and set them up. But like obviously 13 assists, like that means my teammates made 13 shots off my passes. So that goes to them. But I mean, I don't know.
She's so humble, isn't she?
Well, I don't know what to say.
Let me tell you.
I mean, it's great.
That's
I don't know.
Pretty cool, Caitlyn. Great job, sister.
WNBA, just in case you haven't figured it out yet, this is why everyone loves Caitlyn Clark! Made no gosh damn sense, so damn jealous. Instead of trying to be a Bayou Barbie or a baddie or whatever the hell it is that you want to use a B for these days, except for the... Why don't you try to just work on your game and, I don't know, become better? Don't get me wrong, I love my black sisters and I hope that they could do way better in the future at one point. But those gosh damn attitudes, they suck! This whole, you can't tell us nothing, we're incredible, we're beautiful, we're everything, we're PhD, we're this, we're that, we're on the top, you're on the bottom crap. It's over. It's played out. It's done. No one likes people like this at all. And Cheryl Swoops with your hating elderly ass. Why don't you stop worrying about this white girl crushing it right now and worry about how horrible you look? Look at her. She looks like she belongs on the front of a Black and Mild box. Is the WNBA racist? Absolutely. Are these women bullying this woman? Absolutely. Guys, how many times have you had a woman just disrespect you in your face for saying hi to her in public, especially in the high school era? Congratulations, rest of America. This is what we have to deal with on a daily basis. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, it's your guy, Ollie the Bastard. Until next time, stay classy, YouTube. Peace.